I firmly believe with all my heart that you are either a shoe person or a handbag person. You may like both, but at the end of the day, if you had to choose, you could definitely choose between the two. Hi, my name is Sabrina, and if you're new here, I'm definitely more of a handbag girly, but the shoes lately have been calling my name, not gonna lie to you. Calling my name so much so that I bought 2 this month, but honestly, I mean, they're my wish list pieces and they were on a great sale, okay? I couldn't pass them up, and clearly I did not. I'm going to unbox those later on in the video, but before I do that, let's discuss all things shoes. We're going to discuss the shoe styles that we're going to see a lot of this year and some of the shoes that I recommend, okay? These are going to be the shoes that are also on my wish list that I may potentially buy later on in the year. Bear in mind, the shoes that I'm going to mention in this video are designer shoes, but that does not mean you can't buy these on sale. Both of the shoes that I'm going to unbox later, I got on an amazing sale, which is the reason why I purchased them. Well, maybe not the reason, but you know, justify the reason. I think I'm going to do an entire separate video on sales, how to find the good sale deals, how to know the brands that always go on sale. Just because I'm going to mention designer items does not mean that you cannot buy them at a great price. You can definitely keep these shoes in mind, have them on your wish list, and buy them later on when they come on sale, because trust me, a lot of them will. Now let's get into some of these shoe trends, okay? The shoe trend number 1, loafers. Now loafers are in no means a trend, okay? And no means are those a trendy style. I just think we are seeing a lot of more slim loafers, as opposed to the chunky loafers that we've been seeing over the past couple months. Specifically the chunky Prada loafer, those were absolutely everywhere. Now no means am I saying to stop wearing your chunky loafers, absolutely not. I just think we're having a moment where the more slimmer loafer is having its moment, which honestly I'm so here for. I'm not really into more of a chunky shoe anymore. We see this prevalent with the Row loafer and the Saint Laurent loafer. The Saint Laurent loafer is the one that I'm going to mention in this video specifically because those are absolutely on my wish list. They come in so many variations of colors: the cream, the black, the suede, chocolate brown. There's this beautiful rich burgundy, the soft leather, the more dense hard leather. Saint Laurent also came out with this new loafer that you can just slip on. You can choose to not have it with an arch or have it with an arch. I think I also described this in a previous trend video of mine where I could not figure out how to describe this shoe. I'm just gonna insert the photo here, but essentially you can choose whether you wear it like a full loafer or a slip-on loafer. I really hope that didn't make sense. These are just a classic loafer, and no, you don't have to go down the designer route. There are so many other options when it comes to loafers in this specific style, but I think this slimmer loafer with a cinched in front of the shoe is definitely having its moment. I bought a pair last year actually from Steve Madden, and I actually tried to buy the white pair, okay, and then I bought it, and then they told me that what I bought was no longer in stock, so I thought that was rude. Maybe it was a good thing, but I do have a pair of the black Steve Madden loafers. I love them. I wouldn't think they're the best of the shoes, you know, but I love that style of almost like grandpa-esque loafer. I do believe that the loafer mule is going to come back. You know, the Gucci mule. I think that there's going to be a resurgence, maybe not now, but down the line, of those loafers. And I did come across this Anine Bang loafer that is a mule, basically. I mean, there's no back to it. Here we are back to describing this shoe. No, Sabrina, this is just a slip-on loafer mule. I thought these were a great shoe, and I also found them on sale, so I mean, win-win, there you go. APC also makes a very good loafer, much more affordable than the Saint Laurent version, but a little bit more expensive than the Anine Bang on sale price. I think the APC loafer is just a classic everyday loafer. I mean, you can't go wrong with those. I also came across this loafer from ALAIA. I hope I'm saying that correctly. These were also just a classic loafer. I mean, can you describe a loafer in any other way? Of course they're going to be a classic looking loafer. But I think we all noticed from all 4 of the loafers that I just showed is they're all slim, they're all low to the ground, they all lack chunk. You can have those in your wardrobe for years to come. This is a loafer that will never go out of style. Also, if you own any of the shoes that I'm going to mention in this video, please let me know in the comments below. Let's all learn from each other. Let's see if they're comfortable or not, because that is a key factor when buying a pair of shoes. I wish all shoes were comfortable, but that's just simply not the case. Rude. Okay, style number 2 is the Wedge Pump. Now, I saw a Wedge Pump go down the Gucci runway for spring summer 25, and immediately I thought, wow, 1, I need this shoe because this shoe is fantastic, and 2, I'm here for the return of the wedges. Now, we also did see a wedge go down the Chloe runway. I think it was spring summer 24. Those were seen on everybody at that runway show. I mean, those were the pivotal shoe of the entire event. But honestly, I've never seen those shoes in the wild, so maybe that's saying something. But I think at that point, at the Chloe show, I think we knew that wedges were going to make a comeback or resurgence. And I think this year we are seeing a lot of the wedge sandal, maybe a little not so chunky and a little bit more sculptural. This is a new wedge from Saint Laurent, and it's in a navy color, which honestly I was immediately intrigued because honestly, we don't see a lot of navy when it comes to shoes. It's normally black. But something about the sleek sculptural wedge really got me, okay? I feel like this would be a really good shoe. And it's a wedge. You know, Saint Laurent shoes are maybe not so comfortable. You know, they're known for maybe not being the most comfortable shoes. In my opinion, they're the top brand of shoes. I mean, I look at a Saint Laurent shoe and I go, wow. But I just know that they're probably not going to be the most comfortable. So you gotta compromise, you know? Life is all about compromise. But I feel like with a wedge, you are more likely to have a more comfortable shoe. And next up, I don't wanna spoil what I did buy, but the Ferragamo pump wedges. This is a killer sexy wedge. It comes in black, it comes in red, it comes in a leopard print, and it also comes in what I'm about to, spoiler alert, unbox later on, which I had no idea even existed. This is a killer statement shoe, if I do say so myself. I look at this shoe and I go, wow. Especially if you have the red or the leopard print, people are going to stop you in your tracks. And I'm not just saying that because I have this shoe, okay guys? It's a beautiful shoe. Ferragamo shoes in general are also something you can absolutely buy on sale, okay? Go buy them on sale online or go to the outlet, but definitely don't buy them full price. This Magda Boucherm wedge is the perfect wedge for summer with a maxi dress, a brown maxi dress. Oh my god, I see it now. I see it now. And again, it is a sculptural wedge, okay? It's not just straight down, has a little bit of a curve, has the chunky ankle strap around it, okay? It keeps you enclosed. That being said, this looks like a great shoe. Dries Van Noten Spring Summer 25 show had these wedges with the lace ups and the colorful wedge heel. I mean, this entire heel, I was like, wow, this is a show-stopping piece as well. This is a cool wedge, okay? Not everyone's going to have this shoe. This shoe will also probably go on sale later on. It's a show-stopping piece without being super out there in your face. The ALAIA La Cage heel. I recently came across this shoe. I've never seen it before, but I was immediately intrigued. The wedge is this clear acrylic with your entire foot being engulfed in this cage leather, hence the name probably La Cage. This shoe is art for your feet and definitely not a shoe that everyone's going to have, but also a shoe that not everybody is talking about because people need to be aware of this shoe. When I first saw this shoe, I was like, damn, that is a shoe. The third style of shoe is the lace up shoes. Now we saw a lot of these down the spring summer runways, specifically Dries Van Noten and Chloe. Chloe had a lot of these shoes. I just spoke about the Dries Van Noten wedge, which also has the strappiness to it, so it could really just be a mix of the two styles, wedge and strappy shoe. Although the Chloe shoes really didn't do it for me, Saint Laurent did, okay? This Saint Laurent strappy stiletto shoe is what dreams are made of. It has a little tiny logo where your feet are. This looks like a dream, actually looks like a nightmare to get into. But honestly, sometimes beauty is pain. No, but seriously, these shoes I have been contemplating as well. These are a beautiful shoe. And again, such a classic piece. This shoe, I mean, will never go out of style. What's to go out of style about it? Some straps? I mean, come on. Now, strappy shoes don't have to be solely in a heel, okay? I've also come across this Ganni pair. This is definitely more suitable for everyday wear, okay? You're not gonna have to slave away to try and get this shoe on your foot. And again, referencing the Chloe runway, they had a lot of flat, strappy shoes. Not quite like the Ganni pair, but I actually prefer the Ganni pair just a little bit better. Another Ferragamo shoe that I absolutely love is this Ferragamo curved heel sandal. I mean, wow, like this shoe just screams statement to me. You have the curved heel, you have the straps only around the ankle, so you don't have straps all around the shoe, which maybe you don't like. Maybe you want more structure where the toes are, but something to do with the heel and the heel being curved, also the heel being a different color from the straps, makes this shoe stand out. And the last strappy shoe that I came across that I absolutely love, and it looks like everybody on the internet also loves, is this Christian Louboutin ballet strappy heel. This is currently having this viral moment. Could be a good or a bad thing. I know a lot of people love this shoe, and honestly rightfully so, because it is a beautiful shoe. The only thing that I'm not quite honestly certain about, at least for me and my preference, is the fact that it's satin, but something about pink satin makes me weary. But they also do come in black. The platform version version of these shoes, might I add, are absolutely killer. Those are a great shoe. Ballet core is definitely not lost, okay? We're definitely going to see a lot more of strappy, more ballet-esque shoes this year. Ferragamo spring summer 25 definitely proved that. You can love or hate this shoe, but this shoe is definitely going to have its moment this year, that's for sure. And the last and final style that I want to mention is Peep Toe, okay? Peep Toe shoes are back. I remember back in 2011, maybe 2012, the Peep Toe Christian Louboutin pumps seen absolutely everywhere. We saw a lot of Peep Toe shoes down the runways of Prada and Miu Miu for the spring summer 25 seasons. So buckle up, get ready. We're gonna see a lot of toes out in the wild. Starting with the Saint Laurent Peep Toe sandal, also comes in a wedge version as well. This is currently having its moment right now. Personally, I don't love this shoe, but I absolutely had to mention it within this style of shoe. I've seen the burgundy patent version of this shoe. It's beautiful. Now, if you're looking for a very cool Peep Toe shoe, the Dries Van Noten heeled sandal, I have gravitated towards the shoe now. At first when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, absolutely not. And now I'm starting to like it even more and more. It is definitely not going to be a shoe for everybody, that's for sure, but I do think it's a very cool, intricate shoe. It comes in just the plain black leather, but it also comes in a crystallized version as well. The crystallized version, wow. And the last shoe recommendation that I'm going to mention is this Tom Ford pump. Has the classic Peep Toe with the straps, and honestly the heel is giving it early 2000s. This shoe may not be for everybody, but I love a good nostalgic moment, okay? This screams early 2000s in the best way possible. I've also never seen anyone mention this shoe, and honestly, I think this shoe deserves a little mention. Those are all the shoe styles and the shoes that I'm going to recommend. Now let's get into what you're probably here for, the unboxing. Now I bought 2 designer shoes this month, which honestly, both of which were not planned, but when I saw these shoes, okay, that were on my wish list and they were on an amazing discount, I could not refuse, okay? When life gives you lemons, take the lemons, okay? I just made that up, hope it makes sense. First shoe that I purchased has been on my wish list for months. I actually was going to buy it during Christmas, and I knew in my heart that I could find it on a better discount, and lo and behold, I did, unexpectedly, okay? I was not planning to buy this on the day that I bought it, which is always the case. You're always going to buy things when you don't actually plan to shop, which is the worst but the best. And as I previously hinted, okay, I'm sure you can all guess what it is, but I actually bought these in the outlet, and I have never seen this color, nor I guess the print. It is actually not black, it is not in the red. They are actually in a color that I've never even seen, is the brown croc. Almost looks like a black, but it is indeed a very dark brown, which I actually prefer a very dark brown because you can wear it with brown outfits, but it can also pass as black when you need it to, or at least that's how I think of it. Honestly, my entire wardrobe is 90% of black shoes, and it was about time that I bought a brown shoe. This is actually my first brown, I think, heel. I want a shoe with a snout, okay? I want to be popping out of my pants, my jeans, whatever, my skirts, it doesn't even matter, okay? It's beautiful. Now, I did try these on in store, and I actually found them to be very comfortable. I know some people have said that they are not. I'm so happy that they are mine. Very unexpected, which is, quite honestly, sometimes the best purchases. And it's a brown shoe, okay? I needed a brown shoe. That was top on my wish list. I don't know why my closet is 90% shoes, okay? No more black shoes for me, okay? I need brown, I need white, I need cream, I need anything but a black shoe. I say that as I bought a black shoe, but honestly, okay, within rightful reason, I was looking for a black slingback flat for a while, and I really wanted the Saint Laurent black slingback flats, but I didn't want to justify that price for a flat that honestly I did hear bad things in terms of comfortability. So I knew it was not comfortable, and I knew that it was probably not going to be a long-lasting item in my wardrobe. So honestly, I went for the Paris, Texas flat slingbacks that I found because they were also on an amazing discount. Comes with a dust bag, as you know, all designer shoes should, okay? It's about the experience and obviously the shoe and, you know, comfortability and, you know, how it's gonna wear in your closet. You know, there's many factors of why you should buy a shoe. There are these beautiful black slingbacks with the almost square toe. Hold on, let me show you these better. Now, they are very similar to the Saint Laurent slingbacks that I wanted. Has the square toe, the square toe line, whatever that's called. Sorry guys, my camera died, but back to what I was saying. They are just a classic slingback that I do think will be perfect for Spring, definitely not right now, at least not in the Toronto weather with the snow, the ice, you know, the winterness. It's quite funny because when I added these to cart that same day, I was like, I'm not going to spend any more money until February, and quite honestly that lasted about 2 hours. A pair of slingbacks or a pair of heels I think are essential in anyone's wardrobe. They are perfect for when you don't want to wear a pair of heels or sneakers but still want to have an elevated little sophisticated outfit. I will link these shoes below as well as all the shoes that I mentioned in this video, but I do think I'm going to wrap this video up here now. I think I've rambled on for quite some time. If you enjoyed watching this video, I would love if you would hit that like and subscribe button. It does mean the absolute most to me, and as always, I hope you have the utmost fabulous day. Bye guys.